Hi guys, it's Victoria.aje here, and I'm coming to you to show you a kind of everyday foundation routine that I like to do featuring the Fenty Beauty products. And you guys know these products if you are on YouTube or on Instagram or any other social media or on earth for that matter. You will know that Rihanna came out with a collection and everyone is going nuts. And I have to say that this collection is really bomb. Like, it's not your basic, celebrity coming out with a line and it's not good or the products are stinky. It's actually really nice. So this video kind of came about because you notice I have not been on YouTube for a very long time, and I wanted to come back with a video, and I've been pondering, like, what do I want to come back with? Like, what am I doing right now? And I'm really into kind of this like natural, making your skin look like it's your own skin, your glow, like your own glow. I'm really into that right now, and one of my really good friends hit me up on one of my social media platforms, and she was like, what do you think of the Fenty foundation? And I was like, well, so you ask. I have been loving this stuff, and it's such a good video to marry what I've been loving with this Fenty foundation and then doing my actual foundation routine, which I kind of figured out some tips and tricks for covering my own acne scarring and darker marks on my face. And I was like, oh, this cocktail works. So I wanted to come to you guys and share that, so you can like see how to cover your acne scars and also see this Fenty foundation and some of the other like key products in her line. So if you want to see how I created this kind of like glowy face routine, foundation routine with some concealers and some powders and some brows and all that good stuff, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I am back. Oh, natural. This is so strange having no makeup on camera, but gotta do what you gotta do to show you guys this Fenty Beauty face routine. So as I was saying, like, Fenty Beauty has probably replaced my like favorite foundations since Studio Fix and since Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So I'm so excited about this foundation. So let's just get started. So first thing I do, I'm going to use the Pixie, what is this, the Rose Caviar Essence. I really like this stuff. It has like encapsulated oil in this kind of like rose scented hydration serum, which I like serums a lot better because it doesn't make me feel oily, and I also just feel like they make my skin feel really nice and make everything go on really smooth. So I'm so excited about this face routine because I've tried so many face routines to cover up these like acne scars, and I've been using this amazing oil, which I'll share with you guys in another video. I probably posted on my Instagram before, but it's kind of a miracle worker, and I've been documenting the way that it's making my dark spots go away, and it's working so good. But until then, you still have to cover them like when you're going out. So first things first, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty primer, the Pro Filter primer, and this stuff has a really nice scent. Like, I can't stop smelling it, and I just sort of put it on all the places that I don't want to get oily, and I just want my stuff to go in really smooth. And the Fenty Beauty products are so good because they don't have like this whitish cast on your face, which is like, oh, hallelujah. There's so many products that on medium and deeper skin tones have this like gross like cast on your face where you look like Casper or something, or it just looks ashy. So this stuff does not. It's legit. So this is like bomb. It smells so good. It smells so good. So the next thing I do, so I'm going to start to cover up those spots now. So when you cover up those spots, you need to use a good old color corrector, period. And this one is the LA Girl color corrector in color orange. And you can go peach, but on my skin tone or deeper, you want to use orange. So it comes in a little thingy, and you just go over, and we're really just spot hitting the dark spots. So don't put this all over your face. You don't want to let it oompa loompa. You just want to cover those dark spots up. And I have less on this side. It's the side I don't sleep on. Oh! Hello. Okay, so put it on your face. I look crazy. So you're gonna take a clean beauty blender, and you want to just push that kind of into your skin. Still looking kind of crazy. It's cool. It's gonna all be worth it. It's gonna all be worth it. And I will say, normally the Fenty Beauty foundation, the Pro Filter foundation, does cover my dark spots, but this is more so when I'm trying to look like super beat, super flawless. I go with this. So next I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I have in particular color 60 Deep Golden. And when you see when I put this on, this is a little bit darker than my skin tone, just like a little bit. So what this is going to do is cancel out those dark marks and cover up this orange that I just put on my face. And we are literally slathering this like kind of all on the parts that we put the orange. Okay? And I'm telling y'all, this seems like more steps than you really want to do, but the flawlessness of it is worth it. Alright, so take that beauty blender again and just pounce this out. And I don't wet my beauty blender for this. Like, I think when you wet it, it kind of absorbs so much product. So I'm just like literally just pouncing it. Alright, cool, done. So now I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty, like everyone's been talking about this, Holy Grail foundation. Finally got my hands on it, and I am not disappointed. I'm just gonna shake it a little bit, and I am in color 350. The funny thing about this foundation is, like, it seems like everybody is a different color than they think they're gonna be. I was looking in like the 380s, the 400s, and I was very, very surprised that I was 350 based on, like, you know, pictures that you see of people that are like, oh, I'm 340, I'm 350. I was like, that ain't me, but it was. So one thing about this foundation too is oxidizes a little bit. So I would just say go into a Sephora and see what your color is. Like, they will color match you. I mean, I'm sure they're starting to get the restocks now, so everyone's not just flat sold out. But where I am, they were color matched. It was lines of people getting color matched. And they didn't have mine, but I ended up just ordering it online. So just using a Real Techniques brush, and we are just going to buff this into our skin. And just buff into your skin. I just put it right on the brush. And on parts that you need a little bit more love, buff that in. And you see it covers up this like orange dark stuff so nicely. I can write on my lips. I think it just kind of primes my lips for stuff that I'm going to put on in the next phase of color. And just buff, buff, buff. I love my beauty blender, but I love a good old fluffy brush for my foundation. It's smooth enough for me. Okay, so now we're starting to get, you see, we're starting to get a little more flawless. Okay. So, next phase. I like to jump to concealer now And I'm going to use the ColourPop concealer again. No Filter concealer in color 40. And this is 40 golden. So remember, I used 60 deep golden for the dark spots. And now I'm using 40 golden for under the eye. And you'll see it's a lot brighter. So, and I, like, y'all, you know this ColourPop stuff is legit. Like, legit. And this reading is so bright on camera, but once I blend it in, it won't be as bright. And I'm a concealer, like, lover, so I go all in. All in with my concealer. Yeah. Beauty blender. And pounce this all up under your eyes. And make sure you get this inner corner of your eyeball too. So that we're not getting none, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, but I'm looking real bright under there now. Real bright. And in that step, when you use the orange corrector, if you need to add a little lump underneath the eye and use to color correct any darkness, that's the time to do it. So right as you're covering those dark marks, just cover any like dark under eye circles at that time, and then still pounce on with your lighter stuff. And it works out really good. Okay, we pounced out. Now, this is a really important step because before this like starts to crease or anything, because the no filter concealer is kind of dry, so before it starts to crease or anything of the sort, you want to set it. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty powder. This is the Universal Invisimatte powder, and this stuff is nice. It's real nice, and it was white. Once again, I was a little nervous because, you know, some stuff can have that weird cast, but I was pleasantly surprised to say again, it did not have a weird white cast under the eye or on the face. So I'm just going to go in, I'm just going to use a Morphe M530 brush, and I'm just going to go over this Invisimatte. It's really invisible, y'all. And then just sweep this over my eye that I just put down. And this is really gonna set it. It's almost like the girl at Sephora told me, like, it's a filter for your face. And I was like, it is. So you see like the difference, like it really like filters it and makes it look really pretty. And I also hit this on the parts that I get like weird and oily. So I'm just gonna hit this in between my eyebrows, and look how that just takes down that shine. Hello. On the sides of the nose. And then the chin. The places I like want to be kind of flat, will add back in that glow. Have no fear. So Fenty Beauty Invisimatte, I feel like it's a product that was low-key slept on because it was available at my Sephora when I went, and like nothing else was available, but that was still there. And I was like, I wonder why this is still here. And people are sleeping on it because I know there's a lot of powders in the market. I usually use my Laura Mercier, but that is legit. Alright, so I gotta hit brows really fast. And I've been using this lately. It's the LA Girl Blackest Brown because I kind of darkened my hair recently. So I needed something that was like a little darker. I felt like my eyebrows weren't popping how I wanted them. So I just brush them up, and I'm just gonna fill in. I'll do like a more detailed brow video if you guys want it, but it's real basic brow stuff. My brow lady kind of freaked me out. It was kind of popping. giving me a great shape. So this brow filler has been very easy and quite rewarding, to be honest. Okay, so sweep that through, and then I just like to like do another creep through with my brow situation. Okay, so those are on. Cool. Now we have to kind of start adding glow and dimension back to our face, because right now we're like flat, right? So we gotta add some glow. So first things first, I want to add a little bit of the depth, and I could have used the Fenty sticks. I don't really like sticks, guys. I just want to be honest. Like, I really like dry contours. So I have been using the Mud Makeup Designery, and this is actually their dual finish press powder. And I've been using it in color DFD2, and it's really deep. I feel like it's the deepest color they have, and it has been really working for me. So I'm going to use the Morphe E8. It's a really, really tiny compacted brush, and I just dip in this, and I like get right in that little under cheekbone area, and I just carve it out enough where you can see it, but not too much where it's there. I just like kind of get in there like tight, right? I like that. And then one of my tricks I do is I go back in with the brush that I use that Invisi powder with, and I just sort of blend it up and out so it just sort of disappears. And that's my jam. That's all I hit with this here little powder situation. And then again, just right there. And that's it. And then go back with this little clean kind of Invisimatte brush and blend it out. And that's it. Like, I don't do like tons of like heavy contour unless I'm like really gonna beat up on the face and I'm doing the nose and stuff, but that's not for today. We're just doing that real pretty Fenty Beauty face. Alright, so next I have the Fenty Beauty stick, but this is in rum. So this is not one of her contour, darker, lighter sticks. This is one of her glow sticks. And this is like, wow. And I have to say, y'all, I have a story with this one, because I picked it up, wanted it, and when I got home, it was the wrong one. It was cinnamon. And cinnamon is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't rum. So I had to take that back and go get my rum. So I just take it down the bridge of the nose and on the tip. Hello. Then I take it on the side of the cheeks, right here on this cheekbone. And I just blend it out. Can we talk about this, y'all? This is that real, like, glow from within glow. Stop. Rihanna, why'd you do this to us? You know, we were trying to, you know, save our little coins for the holiday season. And you just came through and made us kill off our coins in September. We didn't have it, you know? We didn't have it. But we had to get it. We had to do it, y'all. So, yeah, highlight, yeah. And also on the little Cupid's bow area. Another thing I've been doing with this too is just spreading it across my eyes on the top. And then, you know, if I do like a little base stitch, I can have it. And this is all finger, okay? This is that ring finger love. That ring finger makeup. Hello. Hello. Alright, so we got that glow in. I want to quickly just do the brows real fast. Not brows, when I say brows, I already did brows. Mascara. And this is the Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Shayla Collaboration Mascara. This is a good mascara. I would actually like make it comparable to like Hypnose by Lancome. It's a good mascara. It really lengthens your lashes. And this whole like kind of face look I'm doing, like this can be just like your everyday like base sort of situation that you just wear, you know, to work, out, errands, whatever. Kind of like that no makeup look. Or it could be the base for your like real beat. So you can like start with this and then build and do eyes and do everything else, and really, you know, you can make your concealers lighter, you can make your contour deeper, you can smoke out your eyes, you can add lashes. Like it's so much you can do with this sort of like base look. All right, and then I'm gonna also do a little for these purposes, I'm gonna use my little Rosebud salve lip, and this is really a chapstick, but I'm just putting it on so it makes my lips look a little luxurious. A little luxurious. All right, and then last thing, I gotta do it. I know, guys, I'm one of those people that got this damn trophy wife. I could, like, guys, it was beautiful. I could not do it. Like, I could not do it. So I'm just gonna use a Morphe E61 brush. This is like everybody should know go-to boom boom. But when I tell you guys, stop the track. When I tell y'all, with this trophy wife, you have to use the tiniest little amount of product. It's like less than the amount that you think you need. So whatever you use, half of it. So I am literally dipping my brush in. Let me just show you guys how I did my brush in this. I am dipping my brush in like this. That is all. And this is about to make my face glow. Start with the nose. See, you need the tiniest little bit to avoid looking like Rudolph without a red nose, a gold nose. Now we're doing cheeks. Guys, that was like the tiniest dip in the brush. And one time for the left side. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Literally every time I wear this, someone's like, what do you have on? What do you have on? What do you have on? The one and only trophy wife. Alright, so finally, the real last thing. This should be the last thing you do, like if you add an eye, whatever. I'm just going to do a little bit of the Cover FX Illuminating Spray, which I love. And I just sort of like spray it on my face, but then like kind of concentrated on the areas I highlighted. So just watch me work. Oh. And this stuff has the finest, tiniest, like butterfly sparkle mist. I need to get this off my nose because my nose is hella gleaming. That's better. It has the tiniest little butterfly mist, like butterfly kisses on your face. It just sets everything and makes you just like melt and no powder, and it's good. It's good. So thank you guys so much for joining me for my everyday natural cover your acne scars beat, featuring the Fenty Beauty foundation and primer and products. And I'm telling you guys, if you try it, you will not be disappointed. Get a sample like I did, try it for a few days, and once I had the sample, I was like, I need this. Like there's no way I cannot have this foundation. Like I need to find something that's better so that I can actually like step it up when I need to really do a beat, which I kind of reserve my Armani Luminous Soap for that, but this is rivaling it. Like this is really rivaling it. So again, thank you. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna come back with like more videos and more fun stuff and more makeup and all that good stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.